What's up, guys? We are back taking a look at some more MLB player props today over on Sleeper. We've missed literally one prop in the last 2 days, only one prop. We've been absolutely on fire this month. We had a great month last month as well. Looking to get some more W's today over on Sleeper. If you're not already on Sleeper, you guys can join right now with the link down in the description below and promo code DOMG. They have a ton of different categories on this board, including singles, doubles. They've stolen base props as well, batter strikeouts. They have so many different things on this board, home runs. There's a lot of things you guys can play right now over on the Sleeper app. So if you guys want to join, again, you can use that link down in my description below, and promo code DOMG can get you a first time deposit match up to $200 and helps me out as well if you end up using my code. So let's hop in though, talk about some player props today over on Sleeper. But before we do so, go ahead and check out the Dub Club. I'm gonna get you guys a special offer from my Dub Club right now. Like I said though, we've been absolutely on fire the last month and also the last couple of days this month as well. You can just see some of the W's right here, almost $200 in W's over on Sleeper. This was just 2 days ago. Parlay play win right there, a prize picks win, and again another prize picks win right there. And then yesterday we had a Sleeper W right here for $181. That was actually a free play yesterday. Prize picks risk free, so close to cashing that 200, 2 PRA away, but ended up doubling this up right here, $20 to win 40. So we did end up profiting there. And then over on Sleeper here, another $122 W. So we've been absolutely on fire. And if you want to join, now is one of the best times to do so, because over in my Dub Club, you can use the link down in my description below to join, and you can get either 50% off of 2 months or 50% off of 4 months. So there's a bunch of different options. You can essentially get 2 months for the price of 1 or 4 months for the price of 2. If you're interested in checking out my Dub Club, now is one of the best times because we're on fire and there are some special offers down there. My all access includes the WNBA, the MLB, and also NBA when it rolls back around, and the NFL. NFL, I'm super excited for. We're like pretty much a month away at this point, so super excited for the NFL. And that, by the way, includes also prize picks plays, sleeper, parlay play, underdog, all mixed in there a little bit. So, and Dub Club, if you don't know what it is, it sends my plays to you via the Dub Club app, Telegram, email, or Discord. So there's a bunch of different options if you're interested in seeing my plays. But that's pretty much it. Let's hop in though, talk about the free plays today. One final thing though, there is a free Discord if you're interested in checking that out. Completely free Discord. You guys can join it right now with the link down in the description below. Completely free to join Discord, and just basically play responsibly and at your own risk, and also subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Let's hop into free play number 1 here. So Sleeper made some changes that I'm not a huge fan of, I will say. Not a huge fan of some of these changes. They are definitely trying to make it a little bit harder on us, it seems, because they've taken a lot of the hit props away from most of the stars. They've also taken away a lot of the stolen base props. And on top of that, since we can't boost our payout as much, they also limited it to where you have to have a 3x payout or higher. So things are a little bit harder right now on Sleeper, which is really sucks. They just launched that today. Hopefully they realize this is a really bad change, kind of step back on their changes, but not a huge fan of that really at all. However, this is still an entry that I really do like for today. Let's start out here in the Texas Rangers game. So go over to the Texas Rangers game here, 4:05 Eastern time today. We're going to scroll down to Corey Seeger. So Corey Seeger over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBI. So Seeger here, I like him to have a hit. He's on the Sleeper board, but even though he's at a hit on sportsbooks, he's at half a hit on sportsbooks, not available right now on Sleeper. But he's over this in 64% of games this season, 64%. In home games, that moves from 64% to 67% of games right. He faces Soriano today from the Miami Marlins, so not a great pitcher right there, but he's batting a 353 against righties this season, which is absolutely huge. On top of that, Soriano, he's allowing a 286 versus left-handed batters this year, so it looks like a very good split here for Corey Seager here. He's over 67% of home games. Really nice hit rate right there for what's a pretty good prop right here, though. 1.62x. That's a really nice payout right there. And I love the splits, like I said, though. 353 against righties, and Soriano 286 versus left-handed batters. So I think should be really good spot for Corey Seager. Pretty much just a really simple breakdown right there. Not a whole lot to talk about Corey Seager. He's obviously a great player, and it's a great prop that I'm really liking for today's slate. So really simple breakdown right there. Not much more to talk about. Let's move on to player prop number 2. This one's going to be in the Chicago White Sox game. So the Chicago White Sox game here, we have this game right here, and I like Michael Kopech over 14.5 outs. As you can see, this is a 2.6x payout, so we still have more player props that we have to add on in order to make an entry on Sleeper, unfortunately. But Michael Kopech here, 1.59x right here. I like him over 14.5 outs. So he's at 60. He's over this in 65% of games this season, 65%. However, one of those games, I believe he got injured and ended up throwing 38 pitches in, and that was it. So still 65% of games this season, which is a nice hit rate for the most part. But on the road, that moves from 65% to 67%. And by the way, that includes one of those games where he pretty much got injured with only 38 pitches. So he's got a really nice road hit rate. He's faced Cleveland already this season, actually twice. He's had 21 and 15 outs. So he is over this in both games versus Cleveland already this season. So Cleveland should be a really nice matchup for him. The bullpen isn't terribly rested right now, so I don't think he's not going to be on a short leash, but he's not going to be on a long leash either, because the last guy they just pitched, I believe he went 5 innings against the Guardians just last game, so it's probably be the same thing, just but he also just faced Cleveland just last week, just on the 30th. So literally July 30th, he just faced Cleveland. He went 15, and that, by the way, that was at home. He had 21 against Cleveland earlier this season on the road, where he is today. So I like him a lot today to go over those 14.5 odds. I think it should be a really nice payout right here at a 1.59x for a prop that I think should be able to get done here against Cleveland. Let's move on to player prop number 3, and this one is going to be over in the Pittsburgh Pirates game here, and we're going to go with a little bit different of a category here. We're going to go with the strikeouts category here because I like Ke'Bryan Hayes to strike out in today's game. And this will pay out at a 3.5x, so really nice payout right here at a 3.5x for sure. But Hayes has struck out in 20 of his last 21 games on the road. He's going to be on the road today, and again, he struck out in 20 of his last 21 games in away games. So he also faces, by the way, Corbin Burnes today. He faces Corbin Burnes today, who he struck out in 25% of plate appearances against. So this seems to be really, really good right here for Ke'Bryan Hayes to strike out. 20 of his last 21 away games on the road today, facing a K pitcher in Corbin Burnes, who he's also struck out in 4 out of 12 plate appearances against since 2017. So I like the spot a lot here, though, for Corbin Burnes for sure, man, because again, 25% K rate in 12 plate appearances is pretty damn crazy. So I like him to strike out here today for sure, man. So he's just been striking out a ton recently. I don't see that changing today against Corbin Burnes. Not a super high payout at a 1.36x, but it gets the payout all the way up to a 3.5x right there. So I like that spot a lot here, though, for Ke'Bryan Hayes to strike out. I think it should be a really, really good spot right here for him facing Corbin Burnes today. So I like him to strike out. I like this entry a lot at 3.5x. Personally, I have 0.67 units on him. You can see right here a 3.43x payout technically right there. So my unit size is $75. So you can see right there that I bumped it down to 50 right here. So that makes 67% of a unit right there, 0.67 units right there. So that's what my entry looks like today over on Sleeper. If you guys are interested, though, in checking out my Dub Club, now is one of the best times to do so. Again, special offers, 50% off of 2 months or 50% off of 4 months available right now with the links down in my description below. And if you guys want an amazing player prop research tool where you really don't have to do too much work, check out the DGF Fantasy Optimizer. They have this for prize picks, underdog, parlay play, flip, sleeper. They have this for a ton of different player prop sites. And what it does, it finds it's the best expected value on all these sites. You can see right now, it just pulls up the best expected value plays for you by literally just clicking the refresh button. It pulls up the best expected value plays. Literally, if you just click on plus EV plays right here, if you want a 2-pick power play on prize picks, go ahead and click on that. If you want a 5-pick flex, 6-pick flex, you can go ahead and find plays by literally just clicking those buttons, and it can find you plays if you're interested in finding some expected value plays. And you get a 7-day free trial of this tool with the link down in my description below. And by the way, that's not just the optimizer that's included. They also have fantasy score projections and a DFS middling tool. So you guys can check these out as well with the 7-day free trial that you can get with the link down in my description below. And if you end up paying for the tool, by the way, it does help the channel a ton if you do so. But if you don't like the tool, it's really no risk. You can just cancel at any time, I do believe. So if you guys are interested in checking it out, now is one of the better times to do so. But shout out to you guys. Thank you for watching today's video. Best of luck with your player props in today's slate. And hopefully we all can end up cashing out. Hopefully Sleeper walks back on their changes that they made. Not very happy about that, but I do still enjoy the Sleeper app. And I do think it is still a very, very good app. I just, it used to be a lot better in my opinion, yesterday. So thank you guys for watching though. See you guys hopefully tomorrow's video. Peace out. And thank you guys for watching. Best of luck. Play responsibly.